This is just a multivitamin, guys. Oh,
Again.
Football
We're
Dad's
live.
Army. We've renamed the show. We've renamed the show the Friendly Hooligans.
I feel that's
We've
brilliant.
got the one and only
I
old
like
school
it, yeah.
fella
I like it.
all the way from Switzerland.
You got to do that as
We've
well.
got
Got to do
the
that.
new
boys.
guest,
Got to do that, boys.
Guna Matata. We're still waiting on Scott, the man from tomorrow.
How are you,
Hopefully
people?
Anthony will be dropping
Scott,
in
the
soon.
man from tomorrow. That's a good one.
Yeah, Scott, the man from tomorrow.
The man from tomorrow, lads.
We're going to chat about the weekend's football and obviously next weekend's
Expecting big
so
result.
Old
Oh,
Trafford
God.
for us.
Do we have to? Do we have to?
It's good to.
Oh, listen,
The
I'm
tables are
double
turned.
Look how grey my beard is
amazing.
gone, man. It was black last season. Look at it now. Fucking Arsenal.
All
now.
right.
She keeps on you
Well,
on your toes.
Yeah,
know
Arsenal
what?
did that, man.
In all fairness, I'm double confident against Man United at Old Trafford.
Oh yeah,
The performance against Crystal Palace yesterday was abysmal from them.
Performance.
I'm expecting
Was
a
it a
revenge
performance?
match.
But you know, we've still got to wait for Man City to slip up, and they was brilliant against
These Spurs
Wolves the
doing it.
weekend, winning 5-1. Haaland getting 4 of the goals, although 2 of them are penalties. Still scored 4 goals. You still got to put the ball in the net, whether it's from the spot or not. And Man City look dangerous, man. They look so dangerous, and I can't. Listen, we're going to talk about who we think is going to, who's got the best chance of taking points off them. So let's just talk about the Arsenal game first against Bournemouth. Great first half performance. I thought, but the second half they come back into it a little bit, Bournemouth. But some of the passages of play, and especially in that first 20, 25 minutes of that first half, was unbelievable from us. What did you think?
I'll go. I think Rice is just a bullet, absolute bullet. He's unbelievable, boys. He's just like, it's just a dream come true. He could have went anywhere, and he's come for the badge, and you can just see it in his head. The way he might magnetise himself on the pitch, like pushing a few of our players if they're getting in arguments. But the leadership he's showing on that pitch,
Yeah.
he's ready. He's ready to take us to the next level. But it's up to the main man to sort it out. But this over that line, and I can't say no more. I don't want to get too happy and confident, but yeah, Rice is the man. But that boy played to Bossard, mate. We wouldn't have played like that back in the day. Not thinking on the spot in the box. We all went down, tried to get a pen or whatever. No, brilliant.
He's made a
I
big
like it.
difference. He's made a massive difference.
Yeah, you don't hear that price tag anymore.
No.
That's a good thing. Don't hear Banter Club. Don't hear the team's doing what we need to do. But
United seems to be the new bank club, or even Chelsea.
yeah, tables are well turned.
Didn't they? And they was the first 2 clubs coping us off. Even Spurs weren't coping us off. Spurs fans weren't coping us off. United and Chelsea fans. Yeah. What did you think of the game, Dave?
I was happy, man, but it wasn't just the game. It was the fact that, like, this time last season, we capitulated in, like, last month in April. We fell apart completely. You remember the Bournemouth game at the Emirates?
Yeah.
We were 2-0 down and we won it 3-2.
Reece
Skin of
Nelson.
the teeth stuff, lads. There's been definite improvement. Improvement in our performances. Like Aguna Matata, my man, like he alluded to, guys, Declan Rice has been instrumental in that. He's not the only one, but he's been on it. I'm a big fan of Trossard, man. I think Trossard is just fucking hell. He's the man, bro. He is the man. Do you know what I mean? But, we've been very, very good in the last month or so. We fell off a little bit, but we bounced back. I mean, the Bayern game, the Villa game. The only one that kind of sticks in my throat a bit is that we didn't get that winner at the Etihad. That would have kind of turned things for us, you know. I still think Man City are going to win the league. I just look, it's the quality they have game after game. Yeah, we can win both our games. I think that's possible, but they're in the driving seat. We need something. We need a real slip up. And honestly, with the experience that Pep has, the team have been there before. Last couple of seasons, they're just going to ease on through. You know what I mean? They're just going to do what they have to do, take the title. Not be negative, guys. I'd love to say that I think Arsenal win it, but look, we can build for next season, and I think that should be Arteta's last. And let's push. Let's buy quality in the summer. Let's get that absolute goal machine we need, a bit of cover in the midfield, a bit of cover in defence, and bit of cover for Saka. And I think we can win the league. Like, let's face it, right? You got the Champions League, yeah? We got knocked out. But it's the league. It's always been the league. First, champions of England. That's what we want. Like, you got Liverpool, Chelsea. I was going to say United, but then I kind of fucking woke up. But you've got Chelsea, Liverpool, fucking Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
But you want to win your domestic league, yeah? Now, I'm not an Englishman, guys. I'm an Irishman. But we want to win the Premier League. We want to be number one. You know what I mean? Because it's the hardest league in the world. That is the one we want. That's the one we want. So I think maybe next season we have a good chance. But I'm just glad that the team have taken it to the very last. They're taking it to the wire. No bottle jobs. Beat the Spurs, happy days. You know what I mean? But the team have done well. The team have done well. And look, like I say to everybody, whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out, support the team for the 90 minutes. That's all that matters.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone get behind the team because the team are doing their very best. They're pushing, guys. They're doing their very, very best. And by leaving out Zinchenko, masterstroke. Shit. Shit player, man.
I was panicking.
Sorry about my language, bad player, man. Crap.
I don't think he's any good. I don't think a left back.
Shit.
Although he inverts, is it like he inverts in there? Do you know what happens when he inverts? Like a player like Trossard, he's a type of player.
Leandro, I just call him Leandro.
The Bossard.
L to the shizzy. He's L to the shizzy. D to the Izzo.
He's the type of player that will drop.
He's L to the shizzy.
And get back and try and pick the ball up. When Zinchenko inverts, it isolates a player like Martinelli because Martinelli's not the type of player to drop back, make the challenge, tackle, win the ball, and then run with it. He receives the ball and then runs, dribbles, and does his business that way. He's not the sort of player to, I don't think anyway, like Leandro Trossard. He's the sort of player that would drop back and do the dirty work and then bring the ball away with him. I think so. Isolating Trossard is not really too much of an issue. It's isolating that Martinelli, and that's why I think he's dropped off because this season especially, the inverted fullback that Arteta's using is not really playing to Martinelli's strengths, and I think that's the reason why he sort of seems to have dropped off a little bit. And he's the only player that I don't think has improved on last year. Martinelli, yeah. Although I love him as a player,
he's been a bit offer.
I don't think he's the only player that hasn't improved. He hasn't regressed as such. I don't think he's not any worse, but he hasn't got any better, in my opinion.
Yeah, he hasn't grown in confidence with the rest of the team. I mean, the rest of the team are like banging in the goals, good interplay, there's movement all over the place. Yeah. He hasn't kind of joined in the party. I don't know. He's kind of been just a bystander sometimes, just kind of watching on the periphery. I don't know. Is he burnt out a little bit?
I think he's just. I think, to be honest, he's looking at his situation with Emmanuel Smith-Rowe. You know, he's looking at when last year when Saliba went out, the whole team had to pull it together, and we did, but then we fell off, obviously. But this season, he started off with the back three, just changed a few things, and the mentality in each people, I reckon, is just gone. But some people have stepped up who have needed to, and he's just dropped off a little bit, and Bossard's come in and just dealt with the situation, not focusing on any negatives, got on with it. Martinelli's been here long enough, and he ain't got on with it. So I love him to bits. I ain't saying get rid of him. He'll be all right next season. But it's just the management skills has to be improved. From what we're talking about with Shevchenko, just we shouldn't be talking about him. But you know what I mean? He's here. We're talking about
politician. It's a politician.
Yeah, war hero. It's just crazy.
We don't pick up his country, man, but we want to win football games. You know what I mean? Head over to Westminster. I pick it up, man. But come back in and let's win the title. You know what I mean? Who's paying his wages? Who's paying his wages? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a liability, man. A liability defensively. The guy is just, gee. And what is the thing about him fucking around with the ball in the defense? Get it up the park, man. Get it up the field. Smash it up there.
Get it out.
He's passing it in dangerous areas, man, where you just shouldn't be caught in possession. You remember Liverpool last season? I know that was last season. He almost cost us the game.
Is that on the ball? We was winning 2-0.
You know what the problem with him as well is? I'm not going to have a go at him all night, but you know what the problem with him as well is? Tomiyasu, even Kivior, they have a certain level of physicality. They're like 6'1", 6'2", rangy. They can put a tackle in. He's small. He's lightweight. Geez, my man is stronger than him. He's a pussy, man. So what's he doing in there? You know what I mean? Inverted role. He cuts inside and he builds through the midfield. Come on, lads, let's tear him to pieces. Fucking he's crap.
He has got some attributes.
Crap.
Was he playing like this at City?
He's not a bad midfield player, I don't think.
Was he playing like that at City?
Sorry?
Yeah. Was he playing like this at City?
Yeah.
It looks like he's come over and just been given a free roam. Every time he comes on, he gets given a free roam, what I can see. Do what you want. And just leave your back left open, yeah?
I think Arteta's in love with him. I think he's Arteta's love child like that last season. I'm sure the two guys are having some kind of a bromance, like me and Gunnosaurus. I'm sure they're getting fucking freaky or something. I'm sure they drive out to the woods, like north of the Emirates, and I'm sure they'd be like, someone's finger ends up in someone else's ass. I mean, serious, lads. I mean, serious. I'm not. You never see me saying this on my channel. I'm like this. Now I can just destroy Lee's channel. Lee, I'm gonna demolish her.
We are hooligans.
Get the banned, Lee. Get Lee banned. Get Lee banned. Come on, Laguna.
We're free.
Let's start talking about evil stuff. Lee, we're gonna get you banned, man. Lee, we're gonna get you banned. You invited me on, Lee. You invited me on. You invited me. So here I am. No.
Right.
Next.
You can say what you like. You can say whatever you like, bro.
Go on, Lee. You're a good laugh, Lee. Where the hell is Scott? What is
I was
he
just
doing?
about to say that.
I haven't even heard from him.
Talking about fingers and asses. Where's Scott?
He's not. Generally, if he can't make it, he would generally send me a message, but I haven't received anything.
Scotty.
He's probably out the back there in New Zealand with a sheep.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He might be running late. He hasn't messaged me or anything. He might not be coming.
I'd say he's jumping on a sheep's back as we speak.
Or that New Zealand lamb's nice to eat.
He's got the beard as well. You know what I mean? It's like he's trying to change his appearance so he doesn't get recognized by the cops. Something weird with that beard, man. That beard is becoming a bit. What's he trying to do with it? Like, who's he trying to be?
A bit bushy, isn't it? It's getting a bit bushy. Yeah. So let's talk about us and next game. Oh no!
Let's talk about what our sandwiches.
No, hang on. I'll fire. Let's just think that Man City, right? We've got to hope they slip up somewhere.
Great white shark.
And their next games, they're away to Fulham, they're away to Spurs, and they're at home to West Ham.
That's where I see them dropping points. Spurs, not Fulham, flying kites. No chance. I see them Spurs, mate. A draw at least. I think they're ruined. Spurs. I'm just hoping here. But yeah, just throwing it out there.
I think Fulham will have only chance to get points off them.
Maybe Fulham both get a draw. That'd be good.
They beat us at their ground. We drew at the Emirates and they beat us.
Difficult place to go. Yeah. When I was living in London, I was living close to the Fulham Stadium, close to Craven Cottage.
I think they're our only chance. To be fair, I really do. The way Spurs are playing, they've lost 4 games in a row.
They're gone to pieces, man. The wheels have come off.
They conceded 3 against us, 4
with
against
their game in hand. That's the annoying part.
Newcastle.
That's the annoying part.
Who else beat them?
If it went down to equal
Chelsea.
opportunities, we're going.
Chelsea destroyed them, man.
5-0 was it?
Yeah.
That was
Chelsea scored 5 goals against West Ham as well. They're flying at the minute, Chelsea.
Since we beat them, man, they've turned the corner. Like, I'm not just saying that, no, but since we got the win, we were lucky to kind of squeeze out the win and pull away in the second half.
Why is Moyes doing the clock?
Then they came back.
Treating his leaving on a high.
David Moyes has announced that he's going to step down at the end of the season.
Yeah, why is he going then? That's what I don't understand. Managers quitting on highs or what? It makes no sense.
Yeah, he's getting pushed out, I think.
Where do you reckon he's going to go? Go United. That'd be good.
He won't have a job. He's not going to have anyone coming in for him. Not at the moment.
No, definitely not. I don't think
he's not a hot commodity, man. He's.
Do you know what I've heard as well?
He's a better manager than me, but I mean, he's not. No one's going to be chasing him.
Maybe Spurs. He's not the flicker.
Maybe Spurs.
Well, I think his job ain't. I don't think his job's safe. Ange Postecoglou.
Postecoglou with the ostrich.
And Padabadakowski.
I don't
Postecoglou.
think his job's safe. I think he's going to be up for review in the summer. Moyes is leaving. Klopp's leaving. I don't think
they can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Ten Hag is going to leave as well. He's going to be kicked out. I'd say.
You want to get talking. Let's talk about smoke screens and that.
Oh, listen. Apparently,
why is no one talking about Super League anymore? Just throwing out there. We've got a super team in the league at the moment.
That'd be the next thing, wouldn't it? That'll come back in soon, I reckon. With this new wage cap thing that's coming, or spend cap thing that's coming in, I think that's going to pave the way for this Super League. I think it's going to pave the way for it, in all fairness. But listen. Did you see? I saw it just before we come live, actually, about an hour ago. It popped up on my phone about Luton going in for Eddie Nketiah and Emil Smith-Rowe.
They've got 400 million to go for it.
They can take them.
They can take Nketiah. I don't want them to take Emil Smith-Rowe.
Well, I like Smith-Rowe, but Nketiah's crap.
Yeah.
I feel that Smith-Rowe never got a run out, but I think Nketiah is not a good player.
I'm not sure of I can't remember the price tag that come up there.
Take Rashford as well.
I think it's for the best that Smith-Rowe leaves though for his own career. But like, who cares what happens to Nketiah? He is just an embarrassment. Guys, he couldn't score in a bottle. Seriously. Like Sheffield United, with all due respect, he was walking around like he was Thierry Henry. Jesus Christ almighty. I mean, they're defending. I could defend better. We could defend better, lads. Jesus Christ.
Give me a
there's a comment. Hey, there's a comment. Somebody's alive out there.
It's a comment.
Here we go. AFC always. Big up to you.
Let me actually spread the word. Let me spread the word that we're live on your channel, Lee. Okay, just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put the word out. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that could be a good move for both of them. It'd be good to get Eddie Nketiah off our books.
Save that wage.
And it'd be good for Emil Smith-Rowe for his career. Although,
of course,
I would like to know, right, lads. We're all old enough to realise that football's football, right? Arteta's been with us, played for the badge, he's done that. Why would you give a new contract to the number 14? Why would you even give him the 14? I don't understand it. Really don't. He knows how powerful and legendary that player was, and he goes and gives it to someone he believes in at the time. Just wrecks the whole legacy.
Jesus, Lee, what's going on, man?
I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. Big up to the Gunners Goat and Mama
Lee, it's COVID, bro. Lee, it's COVID.
No, it ain't COVID.
Get to the hospital, bro. Lee.
No, I ain't got COVID.
He's got COVID.
Big up Mama Flossie.
When I was like at the start when I was back in Switzerland, like 3 years ago or something, when COVID came, there was 2 types of COVID. You want to know what those 2 types of COVID were? Mama Flossie, you better block your ears. You want to know what those 2 types of COVID were? There was coronavirus and corona penis. Very dangerous.
I've not heard of that second one.
You didn't get corona penis, no? Very dangerous, lads.
No.
Did not want to be contracted. Yeah, you don't want to be contracted at the club swinging it about the place.
Couldn't go out for 2 years, mate.
Let me just Jesus, Lee. Christ.
You feeling all right?
I'm only pulling your leg, bro. Don't mind me. I'm only winding you up, man.
Well, I've lost my train of thought now. What was we talking about?
We were talking about Mama Flossie.
We were saying hello to Mama Flossie.
Talking to the devil.
We were talking about Scott with his finger up the sheep's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott, yeah.
Scott's getting it, man. Scott is just getting it. No, the guy that doesn't turn up gets slaughtered. Who are you behind the mask? Take it off. Take it off. No, I like the mystery.
I'm your friendly hooligan.
He's our friend. Yes. I'm your friendly hooligan too.
We're all the friendly hooligans.
Yeah. The 3 of us here, we've broken more jaws than Valentino broke hearts. You know what I mean? The 3 of us guys, we've broken so many jaws.
Right now.
I mean, I've retired so many people.
Text him off.
Right, so who do you think? You haven't answered the question.
Go on.
You haven't answered the question, Dave.
What have I done wrong?
Yeah.
Who do you think Who do you think's got the best chance of getting points off a City in their last 3 games?
Nobody.
Goody said West Ham. No, he said Fulham. Sorry, Spurs. I've said Fulham. Who do you think?
I don't think any of them, man. Sorry, no, I'm not one to sit on the fence there, but I honestly don't think that any of them have a chance to take points off City. I think they're just going to coast to the title now.
I'm not saying who will. I'm saying
none of them, man.
Got the best chance.
I don't think anything have a good. I don't think anybody has a good chance. I'm sorry, man. I look. You have to look at it the way it is. The quality of the man, guys. Name out some of the Manchester City players. They've got quality in who has the best chance. Nobody has a good chance, man, of taking points off them. It's just they're in Terminator mode now. Pep has got them fired up. The quality that they have, Lee, bro, think of it now, man. They've got 2 teams, man. The quality. I would say Spurs, but they lost 4 in a row. West Ham are gone to crap. Poor little Fulham. I mean,
flying kites.
Fulham, bro, but honestly, I don't think. I don't think anybody has a chance to take points off the man. Like, look at Gunnosaurus there behind me. He looks concerned. Gunnosaurus looks concerned.
Fulham beat us though, Dave. Fulham beat us at Craven Cottage, and they drew at the Emirates.
I'm only going to history with Spurs.
Man City are going to draw them out, bro. They're going to draw them out. They're going to get the ball wide. They're going to work the positions. Rodri's going to pull the strings. Foden's going to tap in a couple. I just can't see it. They've been there before. They've got the experience. You have to remember as well, guys. They have the game in hand. They have that game in hand.
Dortmund.
They have a game in hand. The pressure was off them. The pressure was on us. They're playing free. You've seen the way they played recently, man. They blitz teams. They just obliterate them. They wipe them off the fucking map, man. It's just they've improved a little bit since they played us. They were a little bit down. We almost caught them on the hop, but they've picked up again. Now they've picked up again. They got a second wind.
They always do. The last 10 games of the season.
Dortmund through to the Champions League final, guys. Dortmund are there. They're through.
There, are they? What's the score?
1-0. 2-0 on aggregate.
Come on, Awody.
Dortmund are going to win the Champions League, lads.
Yeah. What's that? It's a fox in my garden.
Get it.
Get
it.
What happened there?
Catch it. Can I get it?
No, I had to quickly shut the fucking back door. There's a fox in the garden. I think when it running in the
air.
There's
a fox?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of foxes around there.
Yeah.
A lot of foxes.
Don't want it coming in, though, do you? Blimey. Come on.
Definitely not.
Iwobi scored it, did he?
He'd bite you, man.
Yeah. The fox would bite you. Yeah, I see a video on Facebook where the guy was, he had something in his hand. Like he was about to feed the fox or something. And someone said, be careful. He went, no, it'd be all right. And it was as he was talking to the bloke who was saying to him to be careful, the fox bit his leg.
Yeah, they tried to get me a couple of times when I was working in London. Yeah, like I only left in February, but I used to come home at like around midnight, and obviously they were all around. Yeah, there's like Putney area, London. They were all around Putney Heath. But when I was coming home, like you'd see them, like they're so quick at running. But I looked back and he was about 50 yards away. I turned around and he was taking a snap at my fucking heel.
Yeah, foxes are like cross between dogs and cats, didn't they? They can jump like cats and they
skinny little legs, man, wiry bodies. They're quick.
Yeah, I don't like foxes, man.
And London got so big, yeah, that all the spaces where the foxes were living got inhabited. They took everything. Yeah, they took all the land. Like, I mean, it's a big city, man. Foxes are everywhere now.
Well, Mama Flossie loves foxes. I don't think you'd love the ones in London. They look like vermin. They look all dirty and scabby, and they're not like.
They've got mange.
I used to have a few until I got a dog. No more anymore.
We are 5 or 6 players. Hang on. We are 5 to 6 players. What is required?
Central position.
In certain positions that will take us to the next level next season. Fact.
Just drop a message there. Well,
tell the bench. Go serious next season.
Big up,
Anthony, man. What's going on?
Depends who he brings in.
Dave, that guy in the
mask looks like he's in where you were living in London. Yeah, it's like the same.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished yet. there's a lot more to do. This ain't going.
There's a lot
This is
more.
just standard. What I have to have for now.
Anthony says, "Big up,
There's a lot of
mama."
work to do.
The Sasky Guna. We've got coyotes bigger than foxes, and how? Oh yeah, I've seen videos of them coyotes. Sasky Guna. Go and have a look at his channel, Moss Sports. He does NFL games and baseball, things like that.
And Pepe.
I think you're Canadian, aren't you? I think you're Canadian.
So glad I did a bet down. I was going to put a bet down.
Everywhere.
Saki is from Canada, yeah. He's from Saskatchewan, I think it's called. It's an area of Canada, yeah, like rural.
Love to go to Canada.
Man is sports mad, guys. He is sports mad.
It's,
I'll tell you himself here. Saski's sports mad, man.
Mama Flossie's from Canada and all, I think.
Oh, and Melina is. Melina.
Canada.
In Canada.
Yeah, what's that? Hockey and NBA.
In Canada.
What's that? Basketball.
With the beady little eyes under in Canada. You know that song, Lee? In Canada. It's from South Park. It was because of Terrence and Phillip.
Terrence Phillip
declared war on Canada.
I never watched South Park.
Terrence and Phillip.
You missed that. Brilliant
movie.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
They made a movie called Asses of Fire, and it offended the Americans, and they declared war on them.
I've seen some of them. I remember seeing that there was a MTV video with the chef chocolate salty balls and.
Yeah.
I remember that. But I never really watched it.
Chef.
Put them in your mouth and suck them.
Bolton
memories.
5-4 in aggregate. Is that Bolton promoted? No, they ain't.
Terrence and Phillip.
Good old Leicester are promoted.
Playoff final, wouldn't they? There's probably it's 5-4. There's got to be a playoff final.
Good old Leicester. Good old Leicester.
Leicester.
Go on, boy. He did it again, boy. He's back. You won't win it again, though, man.
Was it 2016?
Yeah, he saw it, mate. At least he saw it.
We were running up that season.
There's some yids out there ain't seen it.
Business card, lads. Don't mind about that. It's just a business card.
The business card.
The OSG. You know what I mean?
What's this one, Dave? Terrence and Phillip. We outfighted the Americans. That's probably
Terrence and Phillip.
The nukes off.
Play winner of Peterborough and Oxford. What in the playoffs? Yeah, okay. So that'd be the semi-final playoffs. Yeah.
Are any of you collecting the stickers for the Euros? You know, like the sticker album with the stickers. Are any of you collecting them? No.
No, Panini.
Yeah, but they're not Panini. They're like tops.
I started, but the shop I go runs.
I only bought 6. I only bought one packet for like £1.
You can't complete them.
I only bought 6.
I'll give up.
And then I just said, "Fuck it."
Would you get in them?
I have the money, but I'm not for the truck. Come on, like, I mean, a kid came in today when I was working and he bought like 20 packets. I mean, he's a kid. He says he only needs like 8 more. I was like, fucking, he's doing all right. What I'm going to do then is, right, I'm going to see him one day. He's only a small little kid, like 10. I'm going to see him outside one day on the street with his, like album. He'd be like, oh, I filled it out. Then I'm going to steal it off him. I'm bigger and stronger than him, guys.
You're a hooligan, mate.
Yeah, I'm
friendly.
a hooligan.
Give him a handshake, and then just take it off him.
Friendly hooligan. I'd be like,
lad.
I'll be like, check out my YouTube channel. Then when he's like, oh my god, a YouTuber, I'll be signing it. I'll be autographing it. Then I'll have Gunnosaurus behind him, like with his hand in his pocket.
Rub his head. Here you go, mate. See ya.
I said, fucking, I'm gonna steal his album off him. You know what I mean? Why not? Like? I mean, it'll be fully filled out. I can be going around and like, you know what I mean? I can go to these conventions in Zurich or whatever. And people will be like, oh yeah, full album.
Read it on your bus journey.
I used to do that.
Dog eat dog, guys. Dog eat dog.
In the 80s. Back in the 80s, I used to collect them.
They were good.
Brilliant.
Good memories, man. Good memories. I remember like having a big wad of them, man. And we were doing swaps. You remember going into school doing swaps?
Yeah.
Swapping with all the lads. You know what I mean? Who do you need? Who do you need? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you used to swap for the shield. Used to cost you 2 players. That's what we used
Good
to
old
do.
trade-offs.
Yeah. Now, if you want the shiny one, you want the shield. It costs you 2 players. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just an autopilot here at the moment.
Trade them off for
after work. Oh, feels good. Feels good to be making money again. You know what I mean? Something I wasn't doing in London. Fucking hell, the shit pay they were giving us. Fuck that.
Oh, mate. Yeah, it's
What's
hard.
the graph that you're actually doing?
What am I working at?
Yeah, what do you actually do?
I'm working in a supermarket, so I basically just sometimes I have to be on the checkout, but it's like we're all like all rounders. So we're taking in deliveries, we're unpacking the deliveries, we're down in the stock room. Then when someone needs to go on the checkout, it's just whoever's closest.
Nice.
Obviously we have a little bakery, we're baking bread, we have food and veg, we do this, we do that. But I do the drink section a lot as well. Yeah, like I've kind of been given like the drink section, so I have to organize the drink section, order the stock. It's okay. I mean, they pay you a lot of money here, so it's
It's the time ticking.
Yeah, and they pay you here. You get paid, so it's nice. Tell the truth, Dave. You work in a condom factory. Okay, I work in a condom factory. I just sent off the delivery to Asia, guys. Made sure I got the smaller sizes. Yeah, sent them off.
All different flavors and colours.
Email you the link if you
sent off them to South Africa. Made sure I sent out the bigger sizes. You know what I mean? But to Asia, very small.
Anthony's funny.
Anthony is funny. He's got big arms.
Anthony, I did email you the link if you want to come on.
I think Anthony underestimates my physical prowess sometimes. I think he thinks I'm a twiglet. I'm not a twiglet.
Me, I'm just a grafter in the gardens, mate.
What do you do?
Landscaper. I basically landscape. But today was the day I was going to go in there and just do what I had to do. But my little man's been ill through the night. And then today I woke up and my mind weren't on it. I'm not sick myself. I'm just no motivation to go in the garden and do it today. But tomorrow I know what I'm doing. Got a big clear out. I'm going to build a cabin. I built a bar. I built the dog kennel. I'm going to crack on with a bit of a balcony section.
Yeah. You mean like in your own garden, yeah?
Oh, yeah, cool. Definitely. I've done all the other people's, what I can do.
Summer's coming, bro. Summer's coming.
That's it. Well, the winter's took out a lot of fences, so I've been waiting, but no one. I can't get around because I don't drive, so I've just got to stay at home locally and just crack on. I'm enjoying it. It's the best thing.
This one's for you, Dave. I'm not sure what's the best thing about living in Switzerland. I'm not sure, but the flag is a big plus.
Calm down.
I could tell you know what the best thing is, lads, but we'll have to wait till we're off air because I was by the train station today where I get the bus to work from. It's like 15 minutes. I could tell you what the best thing is there now, lads, but like I said, we'll have to wait till we're off air.
I can imagine.
I'll give you a little hint. Swiss women eat healthy and they do a lot of physical exercise, and that's all I'll say.
Okay. We can make our own minds up on that.
Take anything, but don't take my eyes. Don't take my sight. You know what I mean?
Mama Flossie, you can't beat gardening.
That's it.
Some people find it quite
definitely. There's nothing better than doing your own thing in your garden, especially with the size garden we've got now. It's like a football pitch. It's brilliant.
I love a bit of gardening running. I love doing a bit of gardening.
When I've moved in, there's like a mud patch where the person who lived there had a pond feature or whatever it was. It was massive. So I've knocked all that down, but I'm building like a cabin tunnel to the back of it. So it's going to be a little dog run. It's about a 4-meter run, and then back of the cabin is going to be brilliant, and then the whole garden's the kids. But it's going to take a long job to do.
Do you know what you should do as well? You should like build like a little White Hart Lane, and then get a stick of dynamite and just fucking go like that. Like in the movies, you know what I mean? And record it and like actually detonate and blow the thing up.
There's many things when I was there was no the camera footage around as there is now. When I was living in London, there's the amount of stuff I did at White Hart Lane. It would be crazy if I was to show it now, but yeah, can't. There's no footage unless you've got the cameras in the nightclubs.
Well, guys, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Can England win the Euros?
If we change manager.
Yeah. I'll second that.
Matara knows what time it is, man. You know what time it is, bro. You know football.
Let's have a look at this.
We've got the best team I've ever seen. With my age gap, obviously.
It's a joke. Lee, one night I ate so much licorice, I was dreaming all sorts. He put jokes in the stream the other night, wasn't he? Funny.
Oh, I'm just gonna drop it. That was brilliant what you said, Lee. I'll give you that. You're right, mate. How you doing? I'm just gonna say that. You realise what I'm saying? Brilliant. Absolutely
I believe that Gareth Southgate shouldn't be on the plane. I think he should just be on the train to Old Trafford. Hopefully, take over from Ten Hag.
You never know.
Him as well. That's what I think he should be doing. He shouldn't be taking our boys. Look at that team we've got. Look at the team we've got going to the Euros. We've got some players there, man. We've got some
unreal
attacking talent. It's unbelievable. I don't think no other team in Europe's got the attackers we've got.
And the team we've got ain't no one hit. Ain't one who hit. I reckon we could win a few good tournaments out of the team we've got. Keeping injuries obviously down. Yeah, we've got a good team. We're only young.
Never have a better chance than no. Never.
Yeah.
The team we've got now.
He doesn't. Yeah. I don't understand why he doesn't play attacking football. I don't understand what the whole because there's no team could hold you. You know, there's no team could defend against you for 90 minutes if you play attacking football. So what's the thing with the sideways passing? I mean, the Irish team, we've got a shit team. So we're going to play sideways. You know what I mean? We're going to try to be defensive and try to get something from a set piece. But England, go on the attack. Fucking Bellingham, man. Foden, Grealish. John Stones can play the role he played for Manchester City, where he's just like a libero, you know, like a Franz Beckenbauer kind of thing going on. Picking the ball up, laying the ball off. You know what I mean? You've got so much going on in so many different areas. Defensively, solid. Midfield, animal. Forwards, lethal. So what the hell is he playing?
I think he just panics.
Oh my God, man! Like
too good to handle.
Get the ball forward. And you know what he doesn't do either. What you never see. I'm not criticizing England. Yeah, this is Southgate I'm talking about. Fucking get angry sometimes. Stand up and fucking let rip. He never lets his emotions. He never, you know what I mean, takes off the fucking top man and just fucking rips. He never does that. I was working in London like when was it? When you played France in the World Cup semi-final, you remember that game? You lost to France in the World Cup semi-final, I think, wasn't it?
What? In London?
England? No. England were playing France in the World Cup semi-final, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah. And France beat you 2-1. Chouameni scored. I was watching that in London in where I work in the hotel. Yeah?
Here he is.
They never threw the kitchen sink at France in the last 20 minutes. They were 2-1 down. You were going out of the tournament. 2 years to qualify for that. Throw the kitchen sink at him, man. Take out the goalie. Put on another outfield player. Unreal stuff going on out there.
Try something.
I'm serious.
See you later, Mama.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Take care.
Where is Scott? Where is he? I'm going to text him. Hey, Anthony, how are you, man? You okay?
Bet he's asleep.
Not too bad, Dave. You right, Lee?
Is that Anthony?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Anthony, the camera's at a funny angle, bro. Anthony, the camera's at a funny angle.
No, is it the right angle? I'm just holding it. I sat down on the sofa.
At the right angle, is it? Right angle, isosceles.
Yeah. Got your best side in, Dave. Got your best side in.
Oh, yeah.
Grealish won't be out next season.
Let me just text Scott. Leave that sheep alone. I think Scott is having an affair with the sheep.
Something's going on.
He just,
he has a plan to come on, and then he's just not around. It's obviously he's doing something that he shouldn't be.
Yes. Playing with sheep.
I'm just going to start off the Texas. Where are you?
Anthony, how was your day?
I want everyone to text at the same time.
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. It's all right. Busy as hell.
All right, Anthony. Well, what's going on?
No, it's all right. Yeah, just busy as hell. Busy, like in work and that sort of thing. Well, you know
tell me about it.
I tell you what, your arms have got really small, Dave.
Yeah, what I did was I actually took out some of the muscle and injected it in somewhere else.
Kind of sort
of. Somewhere else after getting bigger, and my arms after getting smaller.
Yeah, how did your date go?
I was going to bring that up, but yeah.
I don't think I can say it on air, to be honest.
Go on.
We had a good time.
You can say anything on here. We're hooligans.
A good time was had by all.
Oh, is it?
There's a question for me there. 1 second. When Henri handball that he kept the ball in against Ireland, how many Henri Hoovers got smashed up? You know what? A lot of them, man. The Henry Hoovers. But you know what the funny thing was? AFC. AFC. Do you remember the song?
I think it's the Renos.
Aha. Take on me. Do you know that song?
Aha.
Aha.
No,
Take on
we're
me.
not that old, Dave.
Changed the lyrics in the Irish clubs to blame Henri.
Blame Henri.
Yeah, and I was like,
I
was proud, man. I was proud of ourselves. He's one of our own.
Anthony, big up from AFC.
Cheats prosper.
Right, so where was we? We keep going off in different directions.
We were talking about Anthony and Mama Floppy.
Talking about winning with England.
We were talking about
Southgate
Scott
getting dipped off.
Yeah.
Scott doing something to a sheep.
Scott.
Look at Anthony's face, Ron.
Not eating lamb chops, doing something.
Guys, this is a multivitamin, okay? Yeah, this is not piss water. Okay, lads? Thanks.
Don't know good for you,
I'm just waiting for you, man.
They're no good for you. They're no good for you. These multivitamin drink, no good for you.
Get some
it's
iron.
A multivitamin. Excuse me.
Anthony, do you think
what was that?
Do you think any of the three teams that are left that Man City have got to play, do you think any of them can get anything off of them? Do you think any of them can get a draw?
What's that?
I've got to be honest with you. You've got Tottenham, you've got West Ham. I got to be honest with you, both of them are playing poor of late, aren't they? Tottenham, they haven't won a game in so many. West Ham, they haven't won a game in many. But this is going to be Moyes' last season because his contract's up. So West Ham will be looking for a new manager. The only team that could do something against Man City, more than likely be Fulham this weekend. Yeah. But I'm not banking on it, to be honest with you, Lee. I think we'll beat Man. Yeah, do you know what? I think we'll beat Man United and we'll beat Everton.
Mm-hmm.
But
Man City will win all their games, and we'll fail by 2 points. We'll lose out by 2 points.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're probably right. But yeah. I mean, I did. As I've said a couple of times on this stream, I've said that Fulham ain't a bad team. They're the best team of what they've got to play. What's left of Man City out of the form-wise as well. Fulham have beaten Arsenal at Craven Cottage. They have. Yeah. They drew at the Emirates.
Yeah.
They do generally perform well against the big teams. My last hope would have been Fulham to get a draw.
Yeah.
I know it's probably not likely. I'm resigned to the fact that now losing that game to Aston Villa has probably cost us the title, to be fair.
Yeah, I said that on last week's show, Lee, on your show last week. It was the Villa game. And it was basically Mikel Arteta, he messed about with the side, bringing Havertz into midfield instead of playing him up front. He's like what he said, if it's not broken, why fix it? Do you know what I mean? He didn't need to shuffle the players around. Didn't need to do that at all. But unfortunately, he did. And we lost. I personally think, and this is my opinion, I don't know if Mikel Arteta wants that Premier League, because I reckon it's going to be a strain on him for the next season. Because if we would have won the league this season, well, let's say if we win the league this season, next season he'll have to carry on. I think he'll have to obviously keep repeating the same performance every season, which you've got to. So, do you know what I mean?
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, but I still say that next season he's got to win the league, or he's going to have to go. I think he's got the same pressure on him anyway, whether he wins the league this year or not. He's got to win the league next year, regardless.
He's got to keep the same standards that we're winning at the moment.
And I think Arsenal have got to back him
into the new year.
I think Arsenal have to back him. I think they've just got to follow through with the last stage 5 or whatever they're calling it of this project. The 5th season. It's got to be
at least we're not like Man United, guys. They're on page 57.
I was going to give him 40. Anthony,
did you see the United performance, Anthony? Come on, no lads. Did you see it, Anthony? Oh my god,
it was shocking.
Yeah.
Every time I looked up, they were just devastated.
Yeah.
hammered.
Damn.
Did you see the meltdowns? I mean, I thought the Spurs meltdowns were bad enough, but the meltdowns from Goldbridge and a few of the others. Oh my
God.
My God, Flex. Flex was just laughing in the end. He was just
Fucking
laughing.
AFC's going to be getting the all. You know what I mean?
Guys, got to bounce. Time to chill out with the missus, or else I will not be getting my leg over. Take
Your
care.
leg over, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate,
You know,
God.
Everybody's
over, mate.
Yeah. He's like that.
Cheers, mate.
Well, on AFC always. I was going to say something
Have
else,
fun, man.
then, but
Have fun.
I better not.
Have fun, man. Just remember, AFC, man. Just remember, no love, no love. All right, thank you.
Dave,
no love, guys.
you're
No love, no love. Where is Scott? I'm going to text him again. Where are you?
He's probably
Falling asleep. Yeah,
you know,
definitely falling asleep.
I'm just going to text him 12 messages in a row.
He's spamming.
He's writing
3 in the morning, I'll be like this.
What?
He's writing a new song for you on Friday.
He actually said he was actually watching a stream of mine earlier today at like 11:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And he was like saying that he was like creating a bit of music. I think I'm going to organize a stream one day for my channel, and we're all going to like write a little bit of a rap, and we're going to see who's got the best rap.
I'm up for that. I'll start.
He's done the music for my intro. You know the videos where I put the intro in?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
He done that music.
Oh, yeah.
Scott done that music, yeah.
Oh, fair play.
On the video, the last video I put up, I put the intro on. I don't always put it on there because I was testing whether it's worth using.
I thought you got I thought you got some 7-year-old on the street to do it. Was it Scott did that? Oh, yeah. It just sounded like off key. You know what I mean? It just didn't sound. Off key is the right word. Is it in music? But it's off key, like the opposite of the Beatles. The opposite of the way the Beatles sound. The opposite of that. It just didn't sound right. It's like out of time or something. It's like he tried to fit too much into. You know what I mean? It's like it should be 10-minute segment, and he fitted it into like 2 minutes. It just sounded muddled. I don't know.
You reckon?
I'll talk to him. Let me just text him there. Scott, what was the situation with that? I'm joking, Lee. I'm joking. It sounded good, man. Money winding. Anthony, what's going on, man? How's work?
Yeah, work's good. Is hard work as well. We built up this extension and a loft conversion as well. So we've done that, and we're just I was just plasterboarding and putting up the stud walls today. So
I'm nowhere near that level yet.
Fuck, that's yeah.
I'm on stage one.
Just
foundations.
I heard your what was it, landscaping, aren't you?
Yes, but I don't do any like college, none of that. I'm old school. I just grab pallets, redecorate, paint them, and lay it down. Get out of my way, a bit of mud, just create everything's wood. I don't get why people go out and buy frames and stuff like that. Everything's recycled where I take. Saves the wastelands and all that stuff.
Perfect.
Just good old paint, decorate, 4 pallets up.
Scott, I was only joking, bro. Scott, brilliant. I was only joking. I was joking, Scott.
I'll be all right, mate. No, don't worry about it. It's
sorry for the no-show.
You ain't
right, mate.
Anything. You can't make it. You can't make it. It's not a problem.
Sorry you had a tough day, man.
It's okay. Right, where was we? We're supposed to gone right off in another direction, talking about all sorts of other crap. Let's what we've got less to talk about the football. Oh, okay. Let's
Champions League. Who do you think's going to win? I mean, it's coming to the point now where big game tomorrow night, lads. Big game tomorrow night. Dortmund are in the final.
No, Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund's going to win it.
I'd rather Dortmund.
How do you feeling they're going to nick it? You're going to put a bet on, Anthony. You're going to put a bet on.
I'm going to put a bet on, and also I think the way, because no matter who goes into that final, it was at Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. Obviously, Borussia Dortmund's going to be the underdog in that final, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the underdog. I'm sorry, but I got to, because I think that in the last two games, obviously over the two legs against PSG, they've played absolutely brilliant, Borussia Dortmund. And that's Sancho, since he's left Man United and gone there, I tell you what, he hasn't been that bad.
That was the question when he was leaving, wasn't it? When he goes over there, will he perform? And he has.
Yeah.
I think Sancho's a fantastic player. I don't know what happened there with him at Man United, but I think he's a brilliant.
Ten Hag is a bellend. That's what happened.
There you go.
No, but
Ten Hag is just a muppet, man.
I tell you what, you think of this, right? If Ten Hag, and I'm saying if Ten Hag's a good manager, and Man United, they haven't got bad players, they haven't got worse players, like total shit players.
No.
Why? So between the manager and players, if they're both good, why can't they gel? Why can't they gel together?
I think it was attitude, like Aubameyang and
overpaid or overrated. Anthony is a liability. Casemiro is looking. That central defensive partnership yesterday was just like.
Casemiro was a midfield player. You know what it was like? Casemiro was a midfield player. He ain't really a centre half, is he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know what? He doesn't have the legs to cover the. Like you see Saliba and Gabriel in defence, they cover the space. Okay, that's their chosen thing. Yeah, but you need to have the legs on the strikers. They couldn't match Palace's speed. Palace have got some very young, strong, athletic players in the forwards. They just looked all at sea against him. They couldn't curtail them. Yeah, they couldn't curb them.
Them
they just forwards, got annihilated. They couldn't cover the ground, man. They couldn't cover the ground.
Weren't they? They was unbelievable, all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They were running riot, man. They were running riot. And you know what? They're
I
very
don't think
tall.
they've got much in the midfield. No central midfield, Crystal Palace. I don't think they've got much there. I don't think, if our midfield would just, like with Odegaard and Declan Rice, would destroy them.
We dictate the player.
They won't be able to do that to us. They won't be able to get it out to the wingers. So, and obviously we've coped with that with our fullbacks, but their midfield games are won and lost in the midfield. Midfield's a very important place.
But they're the kind of team as well that they'll run it down the wing. You know what I mean? They're pacey, they're direct. They'll actually catch it out because you have to be. We'd be, I'd say, able for them. We'd be ready for them because they're quick. But they're quick. They're quick, man. They're a quick team. Quick. Young guys, fearless.
Partey, Rice, and Odegaard are going to slow their midfield down, and the wingers on our side this week they have to step up. Bossard, I can see stepping up doubles, and from that result from Crystal Palace, and we're dominating the league how we are, kind of thing. Not saying we're going to win it, obviously. We have to perform against. We have to just embarrass them, just like
it would be funny if we beat them 8-2. 8-2.
You never know.
I had a lot of shit.
That would be brilliant.
I had a lot of shit in that game when he beat us 8-2. I had even my brother, who's a Man United fan. He turned around. He said to me, he said, I hate to be Arsenal fan at the minute. And I'm like,
wanker.
Yeah.
You know what was a bad one as well, yeah? You know what was a bad loss to them? I'm going back a long time now, yeah? You remember we got them in a Champions League semi-final and they beat us?
Man United?
At the Emirates, I think. Do you remember that?
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
They beat us over 2 legs, yeah, but we got them in a Champions League semi-final and they had Cristiano Ronaldo playing for them. And they beat us we had Kieran Gibbs and Kieran Gibbs fucked up.
Champions League?
Yeah, we played them in the Champions League and they beat us they beat us then over 2 legs, but at the Emirates they mauled us. You remember that? It was Champions League, guaranteed, huh?
Yes,
that was a sickening defeat, though. Yeah, that defeat was for me sickening, man. It was just so.
I'll tell you where I was for that 8-2. I remember it because I was
like 2010, I think.
We went on. Me and my friends, they were West Ham fans, and we went to Brighton for the weekend.
Yeah.
And we watched the game in the pub in Brighton. And
seaside.
8-2. That's why I can remember it clearly. I remember it was absolutely caned by them. Absolutely ruined me. They did all that. I'd hate to be you. I'd hate to be this. I'd hate to be that. Yeah. Like you said, Anthony. Yeah, I was getting slaughtered, man.
Oh, I was as well. I had text messages.
2009 was the game.
I think I was in a pub watching that game. Actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
2009, 3-1.
Let's have it right. That 8-2 that we got defeated by, that team was, it was fucking dreadful.
Yeah.
There's no fire, no comeback, no attitude, no leadership, no nothing. Just absolutely let them do it.
Horrible defending, man. Really bad players. Like 6
8-2's
players
Liberty.
that are like amateur level in there. We'd like 6 amateurs in there.
I'd at least get 4 red cards out of it just to show a bit of fight.
The thing was,
nothing.
The thing was, all the seasons like prior to that, we was competing with Man United. Like, you know, we was up there with them. We were competing, and then all of a sudden, they just absolutely destroyed. Look at him.
Yeah, I can remember
Clean him out.
6-1. Remember they beat us 6-1, and Thierry Henry got our goal, and they beat us 6-1, Man United. Can you remember that?
No,
God, I had a lot of shit over that as well, mind. But I tell you what, it was going back like years ago. It was always mentioned who's winning the Premier League this season, Arsenal or Man United. You know, and this went on for like almost a decade.
Early doors.
And do you know what I mean? And now it's just, it is pointless now. Actually, I'll tell you what, is who's going to win the Premier League? Is it Man City or Arsenal? That's what it is now. Which obviously, I think we know the final outcome.
It's amazing. It's still a Manchester team.
So, Tony from Early Doors Football TV. Big up, gents. Just pop in to say hello and smash a like. UK Border, that must be. Border Force. And E-Gate's gone down. So, currently, they're helping.
Border for us. To go to Robert Love.
UK, what's that? UK, what is that?
UK Border Force.
Border Force.
Border Force.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Son. Thanks for the comment and the like, me, old mate. Appreciate that.
Get me some fags, please, mate.
We were just talking about David Moyes, as it happens. He's going to be leaving.
Jesus.
Oh, listen, this is it. This is a question. Who do you think will be taking over from David Moyes? Because you know who I think is going to do it. I think it's going to be Graham Potter.
I got 2. Graham Potter's 1. But if Burnley goes down, I think it'd be Vincent Kompany.
Do you reckon they give him a chance there because he got Burnley relegated?
Yeah, well, he's won the championship, didn't he, with Burnley, and got him promoted. And also, you've got to think when he was a Man City player, he was managed under the best managers. Pep. Who was the other one? Was it Mancini? Pep. Roberto Mancini.
Mancini.
And but what's the other one? The ex-West Ham manager as well. Pegolini. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, Pegolini.
Yeah.
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini.
Yeah. So
Manuel Pellegrini. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's a good shout as it happens. I mean, I don't think the West Ham fans I don't think they'd be happy with Potter either, really. But what West Ham are like. They're going to look for their easiest option, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I reckon.
I don't think they're going to go mental. Say, for example, Conte's out of work. They're not going to go and get Conte, are they?
No, there's a rumor he's going to go back to Chelsea. The only reason being is because the Chelsea owner, Bowley or whatever his name is. He's only there until the end of next season. He's only there on temporary basis until a new owner comes in.
So why has he spent all that money then?
Exactly. So because what he'd do, he'd spend all that money, plus he knew Chelsea's worth. If somebody buys Chelsea now, you're talking in the region of around about maybe 4 billion, possibly 5. So do you know what I mean? So
I hope it was like some kind of little scam he was doing because they are in trouble, weren't they? Well, I mean, I'm only speculating. Don't quote me on it, but I'm only speculating.
But Chelsea have the Chelsea Village. That's worth a lot of money. You know what I mean? Got the Chelsea Village.
Yeah, but Chelsea, they're breathing down Man United's necks. They're just behind them in the league.
Yeah. Well, United.
That's a shocker. That's a fucking shocker.
So you think
that should not be happening.
Chelsea can finish above Man United mathematically. Brighton, Newcastle, I think they'll finish above Man United. And also, you've got Tottenham that's above them now. So where Man United are now, it won't surprise me if they finish round about, if Chelsea goes above them, that put them down to 9th. So if Man United doesn't win, they can go down to they might finish 10th. Man United.
All right.
European football.
But don't you have a little bit of a feeling that maybe, just maybe, against United at Old Trafford, it could be a bit harder than we expect? They always tend to, get at us.
But I still predicted an Arsenal 3-1 win at Old Trafford.
I said 3-0. I said 3-0 against Bournemouth as well. I said 3-0 in the last 3 games.
They just fight for every ball against us. I don't know. They really, it could be, I don't know. We just want to be on them from the very start. We got to kind of end all hopes they have of getting a win. You know, silence the crowd and silence United themselves and silence Ten Hag. We need to kind of be a bit dominant at the start. If we kind of just wait for things to happen, they're just going to, you know, we need to be a bit forceful against them. That's what I'm saying. We need to kind of put them in their place.
We've got to start the game like we've been starting the game. Like we started the game against Bournemouth. It was unbelievable. How we started against Bournemouth. I know we didn't score, but the way we started, that little all that intricate passing and moving and that little triangle with Odegaard and Saka and Ben White, you know, that movement. I tell you, they won't be able to. Bournemouth defended well against us, right? But Man United won't be able to defend like that. And the likes, all their defenders, whoever they are, I can't remember their names.
Our key is that midfield. Since Partey's come back in with Rice and Odegaard, he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Villa have held their own, didn't they? Bloody hell.
Villa,
yeah. God.
Beat us home and away.
That is
Unai Emery, man. Unai Emery.
It's been a madness to them.
I didn't want to
Emery, man. Big up to Emery.
I didn't want to go.
22 games. Cheers.
He's a nice guy, man.
Saying.
Big up to Unai, man.
It's annoying.
They beat us in the fucking Europa League and all. Villarreal.
Yeah, Villarreal.
Didn't he?
Villarreal, yeah. He's done all that, yeah.
He's got our number.
Embarrassing.
He's got Arteta's number.
Yeah.
He's a good manager, man.
He had his number, Lee, but basically he had Mikel Arteta. He's in his pocket.
Yeah.
He's a better manager than him.
I hope they just stay above Spurs. I'll be happy with that.
He's a better manager than him.
They've got a game in hand.
Simple as that. It would be interesting what he could do with this Arsenal team.
We
would win the league definitely with him.
We would have won the league last season.
He'd get us over the line now.
Yeah, he would have got the right players in and not gave out contracts and bought a dog.
Yeah.
He would have done it business. Get on with it, elite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking joking.
The dog call win.
Would have been
this tape, mate.
What
you didn't even get a good dog. A fucking Labrador. Come on, man.
So that's Unai Emery. He would have been at Arsenal.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, you're all talking over each other. I can't.
Leave it quiet.
Anthony, sorry, mate.
If Unai Emery was still there at Arsenal in 6 seasons, he would have won 2 Premier Leagues last season and this one.
And a Champions League. I reckon he would have pulled that Champions League. Easy.
I mean, he's the king of winning Europa Leagues. He's won like 8 Europa Leagues. So,
he won loads of
2 Prems, 1 Champions League. FA Cups,
European level, proven. Yeah.
But we'll never know.
That's it. No. Hindsight for
Cronky. Yeah, great. Cheers.
I think we should become Villa fans. Old school Villa. That might work.
Old school Villa.
Old school Villa.
Old school Villa. Anthony's going to start the channel, guys, and it's going to be Aston Villa. He's going to shock you all.
Yeah. Do you know what? Aston Villa, when a team, I don't dislike Aston Villa. Aston Villa is one of those teams in the Premier League that you can't really dislike. Do you know what I mean? Because even if we dislike Man United, Tottenham, Chelsea, okay, you can most probably put a little bit of Man City in there as well, because they're always winning the bloody the Premier League. But do you know what I mean? Aston Villa is a team that I don't dislike at all. You got to respect them.
Yeah, they're likable. They're a likable team with likable players.
Yeah, they were 17th when Steven Gerrard got the sack. 17th. Now look at them now, and they'll finish 4th. They're getting Champions League next season.
Yeah, and Villa play fair. They're not a dirty team. They play football. They play fair. But seriously, when is the last time
they're managed correctly?
They don't go into nasty shit. They just play their football. They're good at it.
They get rough and tough if they need to, but yeah. They're managed
but
properly.
they don't cross the line. They don't get vicious. No, not a dirty team.
The
They're
key-
not managed by Diego Simeone. That's probably why.
Yeah, the key is
That's
they got to
scumbag.
keep Ollie Watkins. But I reckon Ollie Watkins, I'll be honest with you, I
He
think
needs
he'd be an Arsenal player next season.
I bloody hope so.
He's an Arsenal
Jesus
player.
Christ.
mate.
Yeah.
I think everyone's going to be going for him. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at Real Madrid or Barcelona or somewhere like that.
He could do, Lee.
But
But
Liverpool,
I
man,
mean,
you wouldn't
this
like
Ivan
Liverpool
Toney,
as well, man.
no,
Liverpool.
I don't want Ivan Toney. No.
No.
don't
At
want him.
first I did when the rumour was around, but
Gone
after
off the boil altogether,
what's he
man.
done?
Tony's gone off the boil.
I've seen him play in his attitude and his badge player. I want a badge player, like a Rice, an Odegaard. The people are there for the team, not for the look at me. You can see it in his play a little bit.
Yeah.
Good player.
I think we should try to sign Harry Kane. That would be a bit
someone
of
who's
fun.
solid.
Mm.
Harry Kane.
Maybe we could sign Kane and he can score a hat-trick against Spurs at White Hart Lane.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
Wouldn't
want
that
that.
be a dream?
Paid me £1 million.
It's very
Win a
good, mate.
double. The Sol
It's
Campbell.
But we only buy him. We only buy him to freak Spurs out. You know what I mean? We don't care about anything else.
You never
Let me
know.
just sit him on the bench.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Sit
I
on the
wouldn't be
bench.
happy. Would you seriously be happy if we signed Harry Kane? I'd come off alarming.
Be happy. I just want to see Spurs cry. That's all I want. I just want to feel pain. I want them to feel pain like they never experienced before.
I would never respect him, mate. I would never respect him.
No,
Sol Campbell was the man, though, man. Sol Campbell was the man when he went from Spurs to Arsenal. Great player. Sol was a
Great
top
decision.
man.
I'll never leave. Next day.
You know, he said that the reason he was never made captain of England was because he was black. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He used a race card.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the English football, is inherently racist, but he thought that because at the time, because he was a black man, that's why he wasn't given the captaincy. It's interesting. I think he wrote it in his book. He released a book. He was,
Yeah. No, I never heard Sol Campbell mention that.
Yeah. He was. I think he was going through midlife crisis when he said it.
Must have.
He soon retracted it, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he retract it?
He retracted it. I think you.
I gave black man.
When you leave the year to come to the Gooners, I think he got a lot of it.
A gay black man. That'll be an interesting court case. Sol Campbell against the FA.
There was something.
Anthony's face. Anthony, you look like you're going to fall asleep.
I do remember something about that being retracted.
Did he retract it? That's only because he was forced to, probably legally.
Maybe I'm thinking about what you just said there.
The FA is racist.
No, they're not. Don't say that.
Lee, I'm joking, bro. Lee, I'm joking. Lee, I'm only joking.
Can't make statements like
the
that.
FA is racist. You know who's racist? The Irish are racist. We are mad racist in my country.
Yeah.
Oh, mad racist.
Colin McGregor lets us know, mate.
I look at my T-shirt. You know what I mean? Mad racist.
What's that T-shirt? I can't see it.
That's Run DMC.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Run DMC.
That's the boys, Run DMC.
Yeah, let's not get political anyway, because
I want to.
Public enemy. Let's talk about them.
Get Lee banned off YouTube. Let's get Lee banned off YouTube. Lee, we're only joking, man.
What's that you're drinking, Anthony?
If Anthony hasn't got Tony banned, you won't get banned. You know what I mean? Because Anthony has touched on every topic.
No, I haven't.
Anthony, I'm joking. Guys, lighten up.
I just say all I say when I'm on saying I give him because he's a West Ham fan, and obviously they lost in their last game. It was Chelsea, wasn't it? It beat them.
They lost. Jesus, that's what you call it.
5-0. And he was talking about West Ham. He said, "What can I say about the result?" And I turned around. I was at the bottom of the screen. I turned around and said, "Now you're just shitting," and that was
score. It was like a cricket score. But guys, lighten up, because you know one thing, right? You're all going to die sometime. So lighten up, enjoy life. No, let's move on.
One life.
Yeah,
that's true.
Anthony, what do you think has to happen for England to win the Euros this summer? Seriously, no, I'm not winding up.
Question.
They have the players, bro.
I think we got the team. I definitely think we got the players to do it, but I just don't think we got the manager.
What manager would you want?
The manager's no good. Well, I don't know why you picked Southgate. His record at Middlesbrough, 12th, 13th, relegated.
Yeah.
Why?
I
think Mourinho would be the
It
next
just sums up
England
England, doesn't it? Everything, the Premier League, England, everything. It just sums us up. Absolute weapons.
We both said that on another show, Anthony, if I recall. We both said Mourinho, didn't we?
How could he get the England manager's job?
I think he will be. I think he'll be the England manager. But it makes you think why he's never all the cups that Mourinho has won. I believe you and me. If you watch, if you actually see his CV, because it was in an interview, Mourinho's said actually in his interview, he's won 25 trophies in his career. 25. Now, if that's the case, why is Portugal obviously his national? Why haven't they offered him the role to be the manager of his own country, Portugal?
So Mourinho on a break in about 30 years. So he's basically won a trophy a year, just under.
Yeah. Because you think he won the Premier League 3 times with Chelsea. He's won an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup as well. He's won the league with Real Madrid. He's won it with Champions League with Inter Milan and obviously the league as well.
2010,
He was on holiday at Tottenham then.
No, Real Madrid, didn't he win the Champions League with Real Madrid?
Yeah, he won that at Real Madrid as well. He won the what was it? The Europa League or the Europa Conference League with Roma.
Sign him up
as well. So all in total, and this is like you got to throw manager of the month, manager of the season. He's won. He's won the European Super Cup as well. Because obviously, when you win the Champions League, whoever wins Europa League, they go into that. He's won that as well. So he's won a hell of a lot of trophies.
Did he win that World Club Cup as well?
Yeah.
When he was at Chelsea.
But, you know, it's funny, that you're saying that now, because you know what he did also? Because a friend of mine sent me today, longest home unbeaten runs in the Premier League. Now, you remember the team that we had, guys, from we had a couple of really good teams, but May 2003 to January 2005. So the Invincibles, at the start and at the end.
Yeah.
We had 32, 3-2, longest home unbeaten runs. We had 32 wins. You know what Chelsea had when Mourinho was there? 86.
There you go.
Yeah. 86, guys, Number one, Chelsea, 86. The longest home unbeaten runs. Now, this great Arsenal team, 32. Liverpool are second on 68. The Man City team from 210 to 212. Remember with Aguero? 37. United, 36. Arsenal, 32. And now Man City at the moment, 29. But that Chelsea with Mourinho, 86, guys.
Yeah.
Wow. What a manager. Yeah, you can't. I think he won the League Cup and all with Man United, didn't he?
86. 86.
It just shows the ambition of owners, I'd say. Our owner, Kroenke, since he's been taken over, how many managers have we had and Chelsea have had, and what have they won and what have we won?
Didn't Tottenham sack him on the just before the final of one of the cups, and they lost him?
Yeah, it was,
It was great timing, man. That was great timing. Not Muppets.
He got him through to a final. They
sacked him the year later. The Champions League final.
Liverpool, lost to Liverpool. Champions League.
Yeah.
Thank God. I was praying.
Thank God.
Well, anyway, guys,
I'm on my hands and knees, lad, praying to God before the Champions League final.
Tonight, guys, because I'm getting a bit tired. I've got to get up early in the morning. So
no problem, man. No problem.
Thanks for coming on.
Did a good chat.
Thanks for having me on, I appreciate it. And
cheers,
big up to the two of you guys, Anthony, big up to you, man. Big up to Matata.
I appreciate you coming on the channel. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a regular Tuesday night show. So I'll send you.
That's for you, Anthony.
Bye, Ad.
There's Hulk Hogan over there. We're going to do a regular show on a Tuesday.
I'm hurting myself, actually. What's pulling a muscle there?
Well, I
got very tight. Nice.
I'll get right out.
There we go. There it is. There, things.
A bit of beef. I actually think I hurt the muscle there.
You two should have an arm wrestle.
I'll win. I'll win.
Yeah, he would win.
They can use two hands, and I'll use my pinky, and I'll still win.
Right. So thanks everybody. I'm going to end the stream. You can talk for a bit afterwards if you want, but I'm going to end the stream there.
Good night, Gooners.
I'm going to say good night to everybody.
You take care, man. Yeah, have a good sleep.
9:30, we'll have a stream. I don't know who's going to be on. If these guys are on, they'll be here. I'll be here every Tuesday though. So I'll see you next Tuesday at 9:30.
What'd you call me?
He called you Tuesday.